Okay, less pressure so we can talk. So from here, we've kind of finished the whole positional part of scaffold, putting pressure on people. The diaphragm choke, we've looked at ways of attacking. We're going to look at the escapes part now. So again, you know, from a perspective, I'd always want to tuck the elbow, whereby I'd want to be in here. Okay, but let's just say Carl has immediately got scaffold and he has got arm control. If I don't connect my arms, I'm in danger, because if obviously I leave this hand out, Carl can start attacking it and pushing it down, hitting all these arm locks and stuff. So obviously I want to make this body lock. We talked when we were showing you how to counter this, how this is your go-to move, and it still is your go-to escape. And even though Carl can start attacking chimeras and stuff from here, I'm not going to be here very long. And you know, just the movement of my arm alone, anytime Carl wants to find that elbow, I can kind of move and hide it. But from here, you know, as much as jiu-jitsu is all about submission and you have the whole sporting end of it, you know, you want to be looking at the self-defense part as well. And in MMA, what would Carl want to do? His right hand's going to grab his thigh, and now he's going to start loading punches underneath. For the sake of the drill, just slap the head. Nice. Okay. So from here, I make that body lock, right? But watch what happens when I start to pull my arms. Watch what happens to Carl's left arm. Now when he slaps, he's just hitting the top of the head. Now in reality, if you're punching someone on the top of the head, more than likely you're going to break your own hand, because it's the hardest part of the head. Okay, and it beats getting punched in the face. So we're going to do that same movement. The second I win this body lock position, and all I'm going to do is straighten my arms. Now watch what happens in my face. It disappears under Carl's chest. If he goes to start slapping from now, that's fine. From this position, if Carl's not on me looking for the diaphragm choke, I'm going to walk my hip towards his hip. Okay, keep your grips. And then from here, I'm bridging to 1 o'clock. And more than likely, people will go to the headlock position from here. Okay, good jiu-jitsu people won't, but we'll just train it for the novice. So from here, the first thing I want to do is make a base, because if I don't, Carl can just roll me again. Square one. So immediately when I make that body lock, first thing I'm going to be doing is stretching my arms out and hiding my face in his chest. More than likely, he's going to be looking for that diaphragm choke. So when he sets his body up onto me, actually put your butt on my belly and start to slide down. That's when I'm hitting the bridge. So if you think about Carl's head's pointing towards 12 o'clock, the angle I want is 1 o'clock, so it's right over your left shoulder. If he still has that headlock on, to stop the roll, I just base my hands on the mat. First thing is, I want to clear. Sometimes people will bring their knees up to their chest, so my right hand is going to clear his knee. I swim my left knee up so it's close to his back, and then I step over into technical mount. Again, Carl's still going to be pulling on my head and stuff. What I want to refrain from doing is trying to lifting my head, which puts a lot of pressure on my back. So my left forearm comes across his jugular, my right comes inside, and now I just lean on it. That's all I'm doing. The second I'm here, I shrug off. My right hand finds my shoulder, my left hand goes on the mat. Now I'm going to shoulder walk my foot up, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, lean towards his legs and find this tricep. And now I step over and I replace my left hand with my left foot and I pull towards me. So my right foot is in his hip, my left is in his ear, pulling back, see I'm controlling that elbow, then I find the wrist, thumb up, engage the hip, good arm bar, he's topping before your back hits the mat. Because there's tension in the arm. Do that again. The best time to hit this escape is when they're going for the diaphragm choke. So I make that initial body lock. Carl's sitting his butt up onto my belly and he's starting to hear my voice. Not on yet, bro? Now from here, I bridge and hide my face. Now I'm going towards 1 o'clock. From here. It keeps the headlock on. First thing is my hands just stay straight around me. Then I clear a space. Sometimes their knees come to their chest, so it's hard for me to step over. So I push. My left knee comes up to this agony windshield wiper it in. Then I step over. So we want to refrain from trying to lift our head up. Puts too much pressure on the back. The left forearm comes across. I want to use the thin part on his jugular. Right comes inside. I grab my fist and I just lean into his throat until he lets go. The second he lets go, I shrug my head. Right hand finds the shoulder. The left goes in the mat. And from there, see the way my right foot's in his hip? I just go heel toe, heel toe, heel toe until it's under his armpit. Find the tricep, and then I lean towards his legs, and I replace my left hand with my left foot. And I bring the other one with me as well. So even if he does get hand to hand, there's a lot of tension there. And I bring both hands this way, and then I find this. Yeah. Sometimes if he's not going for that diaphragm choke and I make the body lock and I pull to hide my face, I might walk my hip towards his hip. Now again, on a big guy, it's unlikely you're going to get this bridge and escape, and we'll look at the next variation if you can't get that from this position. But sometimes it's there. If their hip's right on the mat, I probably wouldn't go for this. But again, Carl wants to put weight on me. And now, see the way my hip's under his hip? That's when I'm just moving towards 1 o'clock. This angle here is what I want. Because he's connected to me, the bridge is easy. It keeps the headlock on, base of the hands. Create the space to step over. This is the best part. Make a frame. Shrug my head. Find my shoulder, hand in front, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, lean towards the leg, find the tricep. When I come over, I want to make sure I bring the second arm with me. That puts a lot more tension compared to taking the armbar this way. And even if he does get hand to hand, bro, remember he talked about if you're carrying a heavy weight, you keep it close to your body and you want to take it away from him. So watch what happens when I pull the elbow. See his hands are coming towards me. Keep in grip, keep in grip, keep in grip. Thumb up. You want to get his arms away from his body. Okay, let's go.